What's going on, guys? So in today's video I'm going to be covering a topic I don't see covered very often because I guess it's not really exciting, and it's going to be about rest days and how to make the most out of them. So if you didn't already know, muscles grow in recovery. They don't grow in the gym. That's when you break them down. So on like rest days or when you're not training is when they actually grow. So if you have some designated rest days and you don't want to feel like you're wasting it, I'm going to give you a few tips to optimize your rest days. So let's get into it. So if my voice sounds a little weird in this video, I have a little bit of a cough, so that's probably the reason why. And if I don't sound different, then I didn't even have to point this out. So you know what, let's just get into number one. So the first tip is going to be doing some low intensity cardio. Best way to do that is probably to walk, and it's pretty low stress on your body as well. But you don't have to walk. You can do like a light bicycle ride or like some casual light swimming. That can count as low intensity cardio. However, the best way in my opinion would probably be just to walk in the forest or in the neighborhood. That's a pretty good way to get your steps in as well. So the reason why this is probably one of my favorite things to do on rest days, first off, you can burn a few extra calories, but it's good for your heart, and it puts no extra stress on the body. And even besides those reasons, like if you walk in the forest, it's really relaxing as well. It's a good way to clear your mind. So I highly suggest people to walk on like a daily basis. But if you can't go for a walk when you're going to the gym, just try and do it on rest days because it's really good for recovery. I find it really important just to keep moving, especially when you're not going to the gym doing some resistance training. So yeah, that's gonna be the first tip. And the second tip is going to be to do mobility or flexibility on rest days. So this room is kind of like my designated mobility flexibility room. I don't know why. It's got a nice open space probably. But yeah, that's what I like to do on my rest days. I like to get in like a full body mobility routine. It is recommended that you do mobility or like flexibility like after a workout or like before you go to bed or right when you wake up. But you know, after a workout, you just don't really want to spend like 15 minutes stretching and stuff like that. So that's why I like to save it for my rest days, because I'm not gonna be working out, and I can just wake up, and if I feel sore, stretching and doing mobility is actually super handy for feeling not as tight the next day. So that's a good reason why you want to do it. And you just have more time now that you're not working out that day, that you can fit in a nice mobility routine. You don't want to like not do any flexibility or mobility, because as you get older, it will catch up to you. So you want to make sure that you're getting in that flexibility and mobility now that you can, before it starts to like affect your actual day-to-day when you're older and you are getting brittle. So that's going to be the second tip: do mobility and flexibility on rest days. So the third tip I have for you guys is to, you know, review or make new fitness goals. So I have like a little book here, and I like to go over them. I have some calisthenics goals that I want to reach, and then whenever I have some time on like rest days, usually I like to review them and see if I can make any like modifications to them. If there's any better ways that I can get to that goal, like if I just learn like a new exercise that will help me reach there, I'll write that down. That will help me get there. And it's nice to see, you know, if you do this for a while, you'll see like old goals that you had, and it's another way of seeing your progress, which is pretty cool. That's an important one to, you know, keep your mind in the right state of mind, to know that you're always pushing forward and you're always making progress. And that's going to be the third tip. So that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed any of these 3 tips. Hopefully they helped you out, or maybe they gave you some inspiration on what to do on rest days, because you know, you got to do them, and they could be kind of boring sometimes, but it's the best way to improve, because that's when you can recover and you can smash it next time in the gym or next time you work out. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like if you did. I would greatly appreciate it, and thank you so much for watching, and peace out.